We have now reached the end of this Domestika course, but before you leave, let's take a look at what we have learned so far. After introducing myself and sharing my influences with you, I went through the history of presentation to show you how much this way of communication has evolved over the years. I gave you a list of do's and don'ts and taught you different kinds of presentations that we can create. Persuasive presentations meant to convince your audience, narrative to provoke thought, inspire or motivate, and explanatory used to share information, give an update or give a lecture. After introducing the basic aspects of presentations, we moved on to deciding the one that you're going to use for your final project. We discussed the 5 main questions you have to ask yourself to identify the content and the structure of your presentation. What's your goal? What's the core message of your presentation? Who's your audience and what language do they speak? How will you deliver your presentation? And what challenges you might face? Then we moved on to understanding the content structure of your presentation to identify what kind of narrative you must apply to it. Remember that this is the most important stage because everything you say will be decided here. Also, I showed you how to organize your presentation by creating a storyboard. Once all the narrative and structure were settled, we jumped into deciding the actual slides using, in this case, Apple Keynote. But remember that you can use any other software. I showed you how to set up your document and prepare your workspace. We created a mood board to set the style and worked on the whole of the presentation. Lastly, we saw how to use effects and transitions, although you don't always need them. We finished the course exporting your presentation according to the purpose of it, and I gave you tips on how to deliver your presentation in person. It is time to say goodbye, and thank you so much for joining me in this course. I'm very excited to see your projects. If you have questions or ideas, feel free to show them in the forum, and I will do my best to respond as soon as I can. Bye!